And if it's still, like, so I was one-shotting people, literally with the right click, one-shotting somebody. You can one-shot somebody with a fucking pistol! Why is that allowed? That's the stupidest thing. And then look, this shit a fucking sniper, bro. Look! What? Like, should that even be allowed? Are you fucking kidding me?
So back on December 11th of 2015, Valve released an update for CSGO which brought in a new gun, the R8, along with some other changes to the game. Quickly, players though started to realize that the gun was actually really overpowered and it was slowly turning matchmaking games into R8 only games. The gun was dead accurate and a one-shot if you hit the person in the right spot despite them having armor, and it was actually given the nickname of the pocket op. The gun was so hilariously broken that it had players wondering if Valve even decided to beta test this gun before releasing it to the public. Fast forward a few days later and the patch was rolled back and the R8 nerfed because of the backlash from the community. The R8 was increased in price and the slight nerf to the first shot accuracy was implemented, and also the biggest problem with the gun, the R8's damage, was addressed and no longer could you one-click someone with armor. It was really good to see Valve address the problem that made the game unplayable for 3 days, but in return we got a gun added into the game that seemed so useless because it was so weak compared to its counterpart, the Desert Eagle. Fast forward all the way to 2017 and it seems that Valve has completely abandoned the R8. We haven't seen a patch for the gun in months and it seems like Valve has completely given up on the new weapon altogether. Players speculate that the reason the gun is even still in the game is because the gun has skins for it which players bought, and removing them would be unfair to them. Regardless of the reason though, the gun is still in the game, but as of right now it's just seen as something a troll would use to piss you off. So a big question on everyone's mind in 2017 is how can Valve fix the R8? And a Reddit user by the name of Extreme CSGO gives his advice, and he says this gun could use a little buff. Right now it's completely useless, and if you use it you are trolling. They could make it viable by making the spread of the right click smaller and making the pullback on the hammer faster. To be completely honest, the R8 is hilariously bad and something that probably shouldn't have been added into the game in the first place. A lot of players to this day actually question why the gun was even added into the game, and this has led people to start conspiracy theories about why the R8 was actually added into the game. A Reddit user by the name of Slapsies actually made a post when the R8 came out with the title "The R8 is a decoy." In this post he says, "Hello, it's quite obvious to me that the new pistol is no more than a decoy to distract us from the actual changes in the patch. I mean, Valve implemented a deagle which is way weaker in Counter-Strike's source, and they nerfed the AWP, so why would they implement this gun into the game? They only implemented this game-breaking, overpowered gun to distract us from the rifle changes, the timer changes, and other pistol changes. They will nerf the R8 very soon, and in the meantime, they will give us very little criticism for the lasting changes to do, so please, can we look at the entire patch and just not too much on the obsolete R8? Regardless of whether or not Valve planned for the gun to come out this bad, it's definitely a dark spot in CSGO history. It's sad to see a game that's all about competitive play try to introduce something new only for it not to work and never be seen again. Before the R8 came out, a lot of people believed new guns could be good for the game, myself included. After seeing Valve's botched attempt with the R8 though, I think it's safe to say we may be better off just leaving the game the way it is. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is a new format I'm going to be trying, and a lot of you guys said you wanted me to switch it up, so here it is. Tell me down in the comments down below what you think of these type of videos in the new format on the channel. Would you like to see more? Would you like me to go back to the old format? Let me know down in the comments down below. But thank you guys for watching this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, and if you disliked the video for some odd reason, how about you hit the dislike button, and if you're new, how about you subscribe? But thank you guys for watching this video. This has been the Chosen One Inc., and as always, peace out.